Be very careful who you let in your circle, guys. This is a PSA. Be very, very careful who you let in your circle. You might look around every once in a while and realize that some people that are around you, they might seem like friends at first, but they're not really your friend, guys. Be very careful who you keep in your circle. So something happened in the last day. I've spoke about this a couple times on the channel already, that I play soccer. I play semi-pro soccer, but don't get it twisted, alright? It's semi-pro soccer, but I still have to pay to play, you know? I gotta pay every season. We don't get paid. It's technically considered semi-pro. It's a high level. There's a lot of high level players, but you know, I have to pay every year to play, or every season. And basically, I haven't been a starter in a lot of games. Or the starters, there's 18 players that get to play in a game. There's 11 people on the field, and then there's 7 subs that are allowed, at least in the league that I'm playing in. So there's 18 players that are allowed. And I haven't been getting called up as a starter for a lot of these games. So basically, the coach or whatever considers me as one of the... There's about 30 players on the team, I think, so I'm not in the top 18, at least as far as their eyes go. Which is fine, you know? It's part of the game. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say I'm a starter on a semi-pro soccer team when I'm not, you know? I'm working to get there. And, yeah, so we had a game on Sunday, right? And Sunday comes around, and luckily the coaches, they put together a game with another team from Texas for the people that aren't usually starters, so that people can get minutes, you know, playing a game, which is nice of them. They didn't have to do that. So they put together a game. We play the game. I haven't been getting called up to games, so especially home games, which is close to where my mom lives. So I haven't really been getting called up much to the games. So I was thinking in my head, like, all right, I literally have one picture of me playing soccer, like, my whole career. Like, it would be nice to have a picture of me, like, I can look back on, you know, when I get older. I don't know. Because, like, it's semi-pro, you know. There's not photographers, there's not fans out there taking pictures all the time, you know. It's not like we're professional. So I bring my DSLR camera to the game, because my mom came to watch. So I said, if you get a chance, you know, you don't have to. If you just want to watch, you can just watch. But if you get a chance, maybe snap a couple pictures of me. I didn't end up getting a chance to give her my camera because of the way we were warming up, and yeah, I didn't have a chance to run over to the side where the fans sit and give her my camera, which is fine. That's not the highlight of the story. So basically, we had the game before basically the A team, or the starters. We're all on the same team, but the people that don't get started had their game first, and then right after that was the next game for the starters. It was the game that actually counted. It wasn't a friendly. So I ended up staying for that game as well, just to support, and because I'm on the team, you know, and I like watching and I like learning. So I had my DSLR camera with me, nice professional camera, and I said, you know what, one of the most valuable things for soccer players is getting photos. Like, especially if you're not professional, there's never anyone taking photos of you. Like, you want to at least have that as a memory, you know? Anyone who's played sports, like, you at least want 1 or 2 photos of you playing the sport, you know, like, as a memory. Not that it really matters, but... So I thought, you know what, I already have my camera, let me take some shots of the rest of the team while they're playing. Like, everyone loves having action photos of them playing, you know, so I thought that'd be nice of me to do. So I take shots of the game. I ended up getting a few good photos of some people, some bad photos, whatever. I send it to the group chat for the team, all the photos, and I said, I'm not very good at taking photos right now. This is the first time I've ever done it. There's some good ones in there, there's some bad ones, but you guys can look at your photos and download whatever ones you want. You know, I did it for free. And there was actually some decent ones in there. A week goes by, right? This is yesterday. A little bit over a week goes by. Yesterday, the captain of the team hits me up and he goes, yo, you should get good with that camera so we can use you as our photographer. I literally burst out into laughter when I saw that because of how disrespectful that was. And it might not seem disrespectful on the surface, but there's so much we can unpack from that comment. He said, yo, get good with that camera so we can use you as our photographer. Keyword use. Keyword use. Get good. Basically telling me what to do, demanding that I do something, which is disrespectful, not asking. So we can use you. Keyword use. They want to use me. Okay. Not pay me. Not offer me a job as a photographer, even though I wouldn't do it. Not anything like that. They want to use me as a photographer. Okay. That was the second part of the sentence. At the end, as a photographer. I'm not here to be a photographer. That was just a one-off thing. I'm here to play the game. I want to get better. I want to be a starter, you know? I want to move up, maybe to another league, you know? Like, I want to keep getting better, improving. I want to play soccer. I'm here to play soccer. I pay $300 every 6 months to play soccer. Now, granted, I don't get started in the games, but that's fine. I think $300 is worth it for me to be on a high-level team, get high-level training every week, multiple times a week, with a coach for $300 for 6 months. I mean, you can't really beat that price, you know? If I went and got a personal trainer at a gym, it would cost me more than that. But anyways, so I think that's worth it for me. Even to just show up to practice and get the training with the guys and keep getting better, that's worth it for me. And be around high-level coaches as well that used to play pro. I'm totally down for that. Pay $300. But you're telling me you want me to pay $300 to guarantee me a spot to not be a starter because I'm going to be labeled as the photographer now. That's what you're telling me. And not only that, not only do I have to pay to be on the team, but I got to do the photos for free. Pay my own gas money to get to the game to take the photos. Just to be labeled as the photographer guy. That's so lame. You might as well be a water boy. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because subconsciously he probably didn't even think about what he was saying. He just said it. But that's why I'm telling you guys, you need to be very careful who you keep around you. Because just because someone's friendly in person, now at practice we slap fives, you know? We slap fives. We say some jokes here and there. He's nice on the surface. But don't get it twisted. That's not my friend. That's not a friend. I tell you guys about self-image. I've talked about that recently. Maybe in the last video, I think. Self-image. The way you view yourself. Self-respect. I view myself, even though I'm not a starter yet, I view myself as the best player on that field. I'm just not there yet. I just haven't gotten a chance to prove it yet, you know? But that's how I view myself. I put pressure on myself to get better because I know what I can be. I know what I have the opportunity to be. I know I have the opportunity to be the best player on the team. And that's the mentality you need to get better at sports. And a true friend that really cares about you, someone that you can actually call a friend, is going to view you in that same light. They might see you and say, you know what, there's a lot of work to get there, but I know your potential and I know what you can be, and I'm going to support you in whatever you need to get there. That's a real friend. This guy's image of me is already, you're not good enough to be a starter. Oh, you take pretty good photos though, we can use you as our photographer. So instantly his image of me is already less than. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. That's not the people you want around you in your circle. You want the people around you that see you in the highest light possible. They see you at the highest level possible. They know you can get there and they're willing to do whatever it takes to help you get there. That's a real friend. Those are the people you want around you in your circle, guys. You need to be very careful. And a good test to see if someone is really your friend or not is to do something nice. Do something nice for them. Okay? And see what their reaction is. He didn't even ask me in a nice way. He didn't say, hey, you think maybe if you get a chance, maybe if you happen to bring your camera, maybe you could snap some more photos next time? They were really good. That would have been a nice way to say it, you know? Without disrespecting me. But no, he didn't say that. He never said thank you for the photos the first time. He never said please when he asked me to be the photographer. He never said any of that. Okay? This is the test. You do something nice for the people around you and see what their response is. If their response is they're grateful, they're thankful, and they want to give you something back in return, that's a friend. If their response is, okay, he did something nice to me, how much more can I get out of him? How can I take advantage of this guy? That's not a friend, guys. And you need to be very careful, because I know a lot of you out there are good people and you're nice people. And the old me used to do nice things, and then I would let people take advantage of me. And next thing you know, you're caught up in responsibilities and things that you didn't even really want to do, and you're putting yourself second. Never put yourself second. Never put yourself second. And this is why they say nice guys finish last. It's unfortunate, but people take advantage of nice people. It's unfortunate. And it's okay to do nice things. It's okay to do nice things. But that doesn't mean you need to then put yourself second after that and allow people to take advantage of you. Okay? You need to be nice to yourself first and foremost. And it's all about that self-image, how you see yourself. If you see yourself as someone that is worthy of respect, then you don't allow disrespect. You don't have to say it to them. You don't have to say, screw you, leave me alone. You can just ignore it. And say, you know what, this person isn't for me. This is not someone I want to keep around me or close to me. It's just an acquaintance if I have to see him, but that's it. I only want people around me that view me in the highest light, because that's how I view myself. Okay? And I want you guys, one more thing, to get in the habit of saying no often. You want to say no. I used to hear in school, you want to say yes to new opportunities. You know, and that's fine if it's really something you want to do. But get in the habit of saying no, especially if you're a nice person that does nice things for people. When they're trying to take advantage of you, get in the habit of saying no. Because saying no is a decision, but saying yes is a responsibility. I'm going to say that one more time. Saying no is a decision, and saying yes is a responsibility. When you say no, that's it. It ends there. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Boom, done. But when you say yes, now you have an obligation to deliver on something. If I had said yes, I'll be the photographer for the next game, now I have an obligation. I gotta drive there. I have something I gotta schedule. I gotta set up my camera. I gotta charge my camera. I gotta save all the photos. I gotta do all these things because I just said yes instead of saying no. And sometimes a lot of people that don't want to deal with confrontation, it's really hard for them to say no, and that used to be me. But just remember to respect yourself first, and remember that saying yes to someone else can mean saying no to yourself. Saying yes to someone else can mean saying no to yourself. If I had said yes to being a photographer, that means I'm saying no to myself being a starter on the team. And that's not how I view myself. That's not how I'm going to live. And I just wanted to make this PSA because this just happened and it was fresh in my mind. And I think it's a valuable life lesson that I've learned over time, to not let people take advantage of you, okay? Giving is a great thing. It's a great thing to give. But that doesn't mean you're now responsible for constantly giving that same thing over and over again. You know? It's a great thing to give. You can do nice things, but be very careful and don't let people take advantage of you. Because I know every single one of you, you want to reach the highest goals that you can reach. And that's how I view the people that I'm talking to. I wouldn't disrespect any of you like that and put you less than, unless you really wanted to be. If you wanted to be the photographer, then I'll I'll speak to you in that way, you know? I want to talk to you guys and to the people that I love and the people around me with the highest level of respect, with the highest level of self-image of them. The way I view them is kings and queens, you know? The highest level, like royalty. That's how I want to view my friends. And those are the type of people you want to keep around you. The people that see you for what your potential is and really what you can be and hold you to that standard and don't give you anything less. They don't send you any energy other than that. But yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. I just wanted to say that. It really was something that was on my mind, so I had to just let it out. And yeah, if you resonate with this, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.